we heard in one of the briefings that was done by the EFF this past week that the only achievement that the Minister of Electricity can cite in the 3 months that he's been there is the fact that he took a tour and visited some power stations. Is that the sense that you're getting as NUM?
Yes, indeed. In fact, we categorize it as a vacation. Since he was appointed, he only embarked on a vacation to the power stations. Maybe he wanted to see how the power stations are operating, but he has not yet provided any solution to the challenges that were confronted.
And why do you think, if in your view the solutions are so simple, would he not be able to at least give some kind of direction and semblance of a direction towards something?
When you look at the load losses that we are taking, because you'll remember or you'll know that these load losses are leading to load shedding. It is on the basis of operation. Majority of these power stations, they are either the units are off or they've got load losses. It is merely because of operations. If during his vacation he listened attentively to the employees, some of these issues he should have dealt with by now. And we are not going to have these load losses that we are currently having. So we are not supposed to be subjected to this stage 6 if he had listened attentively.
Yeah. So, I mean, let's look at the messaging that we have been getting, at least for the past 2 weeks, that's being repeated over and over again, is that Kusile's units, I think 2 of them are out, and the Gqeberha, one of the units there is out, and therefore we are losing 3,000 megawatts of energy that we should be having as we are going into winter. Are you saying there is something that we could do at this particular point, at least in the couple of weeks that since he did the tour, that we could have been able to salvage or get those 3,000 megawatts on board?
Yes, we have been very consistent, by the way, Thabo, as the National Union of Mine Workers. We have mentioned 4 power stations, that if you can get those power stations right, you forget about Kusile, forget about Gqeberha. We have mentioned Kendal, we have mentioned Matla, we have mentioned Tutuga, and also Majuba. These 4 power stations can be able to mitigate the load shedding that we are confronted with. Currently, because we are in constant discussions with our members in these power stations, currently you've got load losses at Matla that are, of course, are created by some of them. We're told by members that I think it's unit 2 that has 260 megawatts currently. It's because of oil burners, so they cannot ramp up because Matla, each unit is supposed to be giving 600 megawatts. So unit 1 is 100, unit 2 is 260, unit 3 it's around 200 as well. These are the load losses. When you go to Tutuga, we're only running with 3 units. 3 units are off, and Tutuga also it's 600 megawatts. When you go to Kendal, you've got 4 units that are running, 2 are out. So you've got the 1,200 megawatts also out. So if the minister focused on our earlier points that we have made, I'm telling you now, we're not going to have this challenge that we are confronted with.